Anyway, do you guys want to talk about what happened last session?
No.
Do we need to talk about what happened last session? I think we should, because Kashumi doesn't know what's going on.
Kashimi watched the whole thing!
Should we watch the stream?
Well, he knows exactly what's going on then.
Recap, though.
Go
You guys got the
for it.
Fandolin?
We did.
You realized there were some people here that were not friendly?
Said hi to my girlfriend.
Uh-huh. Well, actually, she said hi to you guys.
Would you consider my ex-girlfriend? Because she didn't really break up with me.
No,
Oh, Jesus
Look,
Do you
Christ.
think we're still
Whatever.
together?
whatever delusional path you want to take, I'll let
Oh,
you
hell
take.
yeah.
Maybe you can win her back.
Yeah!
Never,
I mean,
you
no!
never had her, but
But she had me.
wrapped around her finger like a fucking...
Yeah, I fucking...
Excuse me.
You're right, you're right. We defeated a couple, and then we made fun of a guy.
So, yes, you made your way into Stonehill. You killed 2 of the Blue Guard and many other knights or soldiers. And then you guys were also at one point met Drogoth and Tofu. Tofu stayed to fight. Drogoth left as to not garner any more attention. And then you guys got a little careless with speaking and just kind of chatting about. And you got pulled up on. Yuxir's almost down. Tofu's down. Valda is down. Zissera's almost down. And so is Branwen. Although she's safely inside the building.
With the crumbled front.
That's it with
So,
a giant
not
hole
to
from
say
an
The
ape.
completely destroyed
Oh, yeah.
door. And the
I'm just
ceiling
currently
has
out of
collapsed.
sword range.
Oh yeah, Valda turned into a giant ape at Brand's discretion. Fucked some people up.
That was pretty hilarious.
It was. Let's see.
If I survive this, I'm gonna do it again someday.
Hey, thanks
I've
for the
been waiting to
resub.
get polymorph, man.
It's cool. And a little broken.
It's not broken. It's
Well,
just
if-
really good.
It is really good. If Bran didn't get downed, Valda would have still been in that form.
Yes. Because it is a concentration, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, Branwen, we left on your turn. We are going to start
Damn.
on your turn. What would you like to do?
Good luck, Bran. Oh, fuck music.
Why? How far away is the cloister, where Esmeralda's shop is?
A few, like, in what unit of measurement?
Feet.
I'd say
Miles,
about-
perhaps.
2,000 feet at most?
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
And that's
So
like
a mile and a
door to door.
half?
Wait, what? No, isn't a mile like 5,000?
Oh, it's 3,000. 5280.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
it's like, it's a good 2 to 3 minute walk, but it's not a full mile.
How far is it to run?
It depends on how fast you can run. What would you like to do, Branwen?
Well, Bran is looking at the situation, and they kind of see the writing on the wall. As far as they're concerned, it's basically escape or die. But they don't want to leave their companions, and they know that there's still people in town. We're in Harbin's shop, they're going to use their action to use a message cantrip to see if Harbin's close enough and tell him if he's in his tavern, he needs to get out and he needs to run.
So, you are in Stonehill. Harbin runs Stonehill.
Yep.
He tells you that everyone's in Axholm. The only people left.
I wouldn't be able to reach him then. If he's in Axholm, I
Yes.
can't reach.
your
So I still
message-
use that. Yeah, fails because I still use it and use the spell slot and use my action because that's what Bran would do.
Okay.
Because they don't know
Here-
where everyone
As
is.
you telepathically try and reach out to him, you get nothing back but just quietness, an eerie silence in your head.
Yeah. Then, just kind of close their eyes, breathe out, and look over to Cicerones. He just says, well, it's been fun. Pull out their reveal and give a bardic inspiration.
Whew.
Okay. So, twin-bladed prince. Because he is a prince. After he pulls his blade out of his recent victim, he steps over their bodies. Ugh. Do you not see your follies now? You could have just given up so easily. And yet, you squirm, and you fight. Why? He's speaking to you, Branwen. I defelled 2 of your greatest warriors, and your 3rd is next. Do you really want to continue this massacre? Think about all the lives you're about to throw away. And for what? A puny, tiny, dust-filled town? The time of elves is here. It is now. And there's nothing that you can do about it. You heroes. You are not heroes. Well, you're disgusting. My squires themselves could handle you.
Maybe. But I'd rather be a martyr than a tyrant.
Foolish words. Foolish words indeed. And with that, I have to pull up some character sheets. Oh god. He's gonna walk up to Yuxir, and we're just gonna see if he even kills him. That hits. It's down to 3. And he's not down. Yuxir falls. As Feldar swings his twin blades and flourishes in a nice little spin, dropping Yuxir on the ground. Balda making a dex save, please. Or sorry, not a dex save.
A dex save.
Dex save.
I mean, I'll give you a dex save.
No,
What is
that's
she
an immediate
dodging?
fail.
Dodging. She's like, I'm dodging the death, bro.
Super dodgy. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Well done, well done.
Oh god.
Cicero.
Yeah.
It's just you and Brandon standing. Your comrades have fallen. A very mysterious, robed, bloodthirsty, like his eyes look like he wants to drink your blood type of look, right? But not in a vampiric way. She's gonna be like, yeah, bite me, daddy. But not in that way.
Okay.
You see that he holds his 2 weapons at the side, and he eyes you, like analyzing everything about you. The way that you're moving, the way that you're breathing, the way that you hold yourself. As he has this bloodthirsty look on him. What are you going to do?
All right. I think I've got a very good idea of what I'm gonna do. Please, please. I don't care. Just please let them live. Please. Tear-stained face. She's gripping at the cloak of, I can't remember his name.
Aldera.
Aldera.
So you drop to your knees and you start pleading?
Yeah.
What are you pleading for?
They're Elven?
They are.
I'll use native tongue then. I'll use Elvish. Please. You can take this entire land of Phandalin. I will destroy it alongside you. As long as you can let them live.
I don't want your camaraderie. I want to see your blood, your guts, your meats spilled upon the floor. This entire town will be killed. And I will relish in all of their death. Painful, torturous, and disgusting. That is what I seek.
What if I told you where the rest of them are hiding?
You see that Feldar, he
Rough.
looks up, and he looks over and he goes, "Oh, so I was wondering why this dusty old place was empty. You say that they're hiding? Brother, we could use their location. Slaying them. They would no longer oppose us, no longer be a threat. The vermin they are hiding away in their holes." Aldera turns to you, and he, like, picks you up by the collar of your shirt, and, like, he is taller than you by a couple inches. So it's not that he, like, pulls you up on your feet. He just straight up lifts you up with one hand, and he puts you a couple of inches above him. As tears are streaming down your face, you let go of his cloak, and he says to you, "You will tell me where they are, vermin. If I have to skin you alive, oh, I will revel in it even more so. Brother, I love your tenacity, but maybe we should keep the tongue on this one." You do, Zissera.
I'm not going to just tell you. I'll show you. I will lead you to them. But you need to make sure that everyone here, right now, survives.
Feldar addresses you. You're kidding, right? You do know that we have bounties on every single one of your heads, correct? Like, killing you would probably fetch a lesser price, but we plan on bringing all of you in and collecting a wonderful bounty. Way more money than you could ever imagine. And guess what they're gonna do with you? Do you think it's going to be a bit of prison time? No, you're going to die anyway, my dear. So, I mean, if you could be a bit more of a lass and tell us their location, at least you could spare yourself maybe a couple of days more before your death. Give you a chance to all cope and do your best to pray for a better life, or, well, a better afterlife.
Do you think, sir, if I may not speak out of turn, if I could serve you? I'm just as bloodthirsty as your brother, and sure, I must say you have bested us in combat. We have much to learn. You were so much better than us. But I don't think we could survive on our own. You have taught us today. Damn, the chat's throwing me off. Maybe close Discord. We won't survive if you let us go. We could learn under you. We can ensure that you win where they are hiding, so you can reign supreme.
What say you, brother? Well, you say you are bloodthirsty. I'm sure
A little.
Aldera would love someone who could share his thirst for blood and anything, well, vile in most others' eyes. Maybe he could take you under his wing. You could become a disciple of Baal, but That's quite an ideal situation for yourself. Do you want your friends to just be safe? You think that I, the Prince of Neverwinter, am simply going to just shy away from those that are, well, treasonous against the kingdom?
No, my prince, I understand. But rather, not keep them safe, but allow them just to survive today.
Well, that's quite an interesting take. What do you think, Aldara? I want to strip her of her flesh. I want to see her squirm and bleed out of every pore. I care not for this one's life. She is lost. Disgusting. A forbidden elf. That which does not deserve life, nor would Baal bestow this honor upon her. Well, my dear, you've heard your answer. But if you could so kindly speak freely and tell us where your friends or city-goers are, we might just spare your death till last. It's still your turn, sister.
I'm thinking. None of the thoughts are good. They're all very sexual.
What the fuck? Come on.
Dude, Aldera's hot.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Dude,
Amara's not making it any better.
why? Stop this. You're making her horny for the murderers. Stop. I didn't even realize.
I have to go change a diaper real fast. I'll be right back. Jesus Christ.
You didn't realize. Like, I refuse to believe that.
Because I wasn't paying attention to chat. When I'm streaming, it has it on, on quiet mode.
My mom's bad influence.
I'm sorry I made you laugh while you were trying to talk.
It's such a serious scene. Okay, let me breathe.
You're
How
being
can I
held
handle
up
this?
in the air, off of your feet, tears coming down your face. The man in front of you wants to gut you alive and watch you bleed to death. The prince doesn't give a fuck about your life and he just wants the information. What are you going to do? Stop!
There's a couple choices here.
There's a lot of choices.
I could kill myself.
You could.
But I don't want that option. Because then he wouldn't get to kill me. That's a fun little one. I can... You were supposed to flash your boobs, not lead the boobs to the innocent. I can't breathe.
Sorry.
I understand the bond that you two share. You're brothers. But please, he needs the information. And you want to see me die. As I'm like, you're like choking me out here.
He's not choking you, he's just holding you up.
Yeah, that's not an easy position.
You don't know that. I don't tell you there. Anyway. Gloss over that.
Okay, I'll try. Please, we could strike a deal. Wouldn't they be more valuable alive?
Well, of course, my dear. You think we're just going to let them die? No. We have our own ways of stabilizing their wounds. Seems as if a few of them are already a bit injured, but I'm sure we can patch them up and... Oh well. If they're dead when they get there, there's still a bounty to be paid.
You're not a very merciful prince, but I admire that.
What makes you
I can
want
only
to be
imagine.
so vile?
Well,
You talk about being bloodthirsty. and how you're willing to give up your so-called friends for the lives of a few here. Well, an entire city, an entire group that has been trying to ruin our plans for millennia. Why? Why fight with them if you're going to end up turning against them?
They've done no harm here. We were only doing what she told us to.
What she? What do you mean she? Are you talking about the third one, the black stripe one?
No. Someone I know intimately, to say the least.
Oh,
How much do
what
you
is
know
it? How much do
about
I know?
Stellaria?
Who?
Stellaria Valarian. She was my girlfriend.
Honey.
She sent us here to
Dirt.
take you guys down.
Dirt has more value than that name, I assure you. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone of that name. What
I
about
understand.
you, Aldara? Stella. Disgusting. Beautiful name. Wasted on someone you loved. Where is she? What does her skin look like?
It's scarred, actually. Probably from a battle she endured. She's who sent us here to face you guys. Wouldn't you rather have her head?
Unfortunately, no. Because if she was a threat, then she would handle us herself. And it's clear she doesn't care for this town, or she would be here at this moment. And seeing as how she sent petty little squabble such as yourselves here, I can only assume it was for selfish reasons.
Probably. She probably knew we would fail. Neverwinter is so incredibly strong. I can't believe we ever said those things to you. I'm sorry.
Sent those things to us? What are you talking about?
My prince, I made fun of you to your face.
Oh, said those things.
Sent.
Well, sorry, I thought you said sent.
I sent you gifts.
Anywho. Well, my dear, I'm not one to just pardon. But I can assure you that I will let Eldara here take care of your demise, if you so please, if you so wish. And of course, he will take his time so that you may endure as long as as your willpower will allow you.
Would I be a sacrifice? A gift to your Lord Baal?
He would love that. Yes. Felda, it's time. What do you do, Zissera? What do you do? The time for talk is no longer here.
All right. I guess I'll make a run for it.
How are you going to run if you're not on the ground?
Oh shit, he's holding me?
He has you held up in the air.
Well, I need to look something up.
You are considered
Use
grappled.
the thing.
Grapple. 5e. Oh. And movement speed becomes 0.
Yep.
Just for a look at
Yeah.
the game chat. Look
The
up what you
game
posted.
What did I post? Oh no, that's what I was doing. I was just making sure. That's how I was gonna run.
Okay, so you want a starlight step?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it's a verbal component.
Okay.
Where am I headed? That's a circle.
That is a circle.
Alright. Guess we'll start like stepping over here.
Okay. You disappear in a bright, shimmering light, escaping his grasp. And what do you do once you're here?
I'm gonna dash.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Where's the closest place?
Let me take you to the map.
Just leave.
You're just leaving?
I'll come back with the help. I don't have the help. I don't have the help yet.
She's gonna go wake up you and smack him across the face.
There you go, Zisera.
Okay, great.
Each
I
one
love
is,
this.
let's say, 100 feet.
I thought there was 10. Wait, what is it? Is it 100?
It's not
They're
scaled.
20.
Let's go with...
Oh, it's not.
Let's go with... Oh, no, you're right, it is 20.
It's 20. Okay. So I can go 3 squares. Right? We did
Yeah.
the math. This is not the way to do this. Maybe I shouldn't dash. Maybe I'll just talk to them from 30 feet away instead of 90 feet
Make a
away.
decision.
None of my decisions sound good. Yeah, no, I've decided. Take me back, please.
Oh my god. Alright, you have to choose what you're doing now, or I am
Okay,
ending your turn.
I'm choosing right this second. To use sharpshooter
On who?
on Aldera.
Okay.
It's funny because in my head I was like, all right, so let's do F5 to quick save.
Nice. Go ahead.
Okay.
Even.
Okay. So 17.
17 hits for a total of 23. And he uncanny dodges and takes 12.
Fair.
As you disappear from his grasp, he is shocked, and so is Feldar. You land bow drawn, arrow notched, and you let one loose, taking a knee to the ground. As you hit him, he tries to dodge it and parry it with his sword, but you're able to cut him just on the inside of his shoulder. A pretty deep wound as your arrow doesn't just graze him, but like fully cuts into the top of his shoulder. You see that he grabs his wound and he like licks the blood. You are going to pay for this. And as that happens, you all see something you've never seen before. Over hither, you see a circle of fire appear. Slowly, the outline of it, for multiple runes, appear into the from this flame. Ingrained into the grass, this black circle with a pentagram that's upside down with various runes is burned into it. And you see... yeah, we'll do it this way. Hello.
He was small.
That was so teddy.
Small. You see Alistar appear with Kashumi in his hands. Kashumi is asleep and there is a piece of bread in Alistar's hand as he's carrying him the same way that Uxir was carrying Valda, like at his side, holding him from underneath his stomach, right?
Good bread.
And Kashumi's just fully snoozed. He appears and he says to you all, "This is not how things are supposed to be going. You must stop her. I know that she is near, and please, do not let these fools stop your task. You are powerful. I found your friend sleeping in a place that only we know of. And so I bring him back to you all to increase your chances of survival, but to also keep you close, to keep the party together." And as he drops him, you see that Kashumi like floats to the ground very safely. And then you see Alistar. He points a finger at Kashumi, a small like pink flame appearing at his fingertip. "But before I go, I give you all that. That's what I promised." And he places down a little box in the middle of the grass where he stands. He touches the tip of Kashumi's tail with his finger, and Kashumi is immediately startled awake. Kashumi, roll me initiative.
Oh man.
And you see that Alistar looks at you all. As he does this, he puts his hands together and he sinks into the ground, completely disappearing. All that remains is the seared ground with a no longer usable summoning circle. Kashumi,
Oh, that's horrible.
reroll that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I need you to reroll that. It's
You should just let me go in the first place.
it's better. Well, I can't just let you go.
I told you we're gonna die.
Kashumi, you awaken, and the scene you see before you, Tofu, Valda, Uxir, on the ground, completely knocked out. The entrance to the Stonehill Tavern to your right, the entire front, the doorway,
Oh, damn it, I didn't
Crushed.
do that. Whatever.
completely crushed. Looks as if somebody had just dropped a meteor and collapsed it. The door broken, wood, stone, completely all over the place. You see Branwen standing in the entrance of Stonehill. She looks like she's been hurt, breathing heavily, holding on but barely. Various bodies of blue and white armored guards lay about. One of them an elven female, standing at the feet of another elven man, blonde hair with a twin blade. And across from Uxir and this elven man, you see a shrouded, what you are assuming is a human or an elf, with two blades that are dark, and twisted, elven in a way, but you're not exactly sure what other origin they have, as he is currently turning towards Zissera. He's completely pale and gives off just the stench and a chill down your back that tells you he reeks of death. You see that Feldar is going to, upon seeing this, he's going to turn to his brother. "Well, it looks like the Foxman has finally decided to join us." And Aldera, the black-hooded one, he turns to you and he goes, "Ah, yes, the one I've been waiting for. I want your fur. I want to strip you of it and wear you as my new cloak." And you see that he slowly saunters towards you, ever menacingly as his blades are dragging across the floor. He's making a scraping noise, bumping on every stone. As he slowly walks towards you, you see that he doesn't just look like he's dead on the outside. He looks very happy to see you.
You are definitely not getting my fur, fucking weirdo.
Oh, you don't have a choice. He beckons for it. No, he wills it. You will submit. And it's your turn, Bran.
Bran is gonna try something that probably won't work, but they don't know what else to do. There's a few things that they're juggling in their mind, but this is the one that they kind of land on. With Viol and bow, where it's still in hand, they're going to start playing what I assume is probably a hymn of Tyr, something that they've heard played in the temple that their father served.
Roll me a performance check. And I'll give you advantage on this.
But they're gonna, as they're doing this, close their eyes and see if they can reach out to Tyr in any way. Basically, gonna be praying through music.
I wish I had a song for this. Let me see if I can come up with something.
Man, I should have grabbed another beer after I changed the diaper.
Yeah, this is your song. It's basic, but you've heard it a million times. What are your words to your, as you recall, besides your music?
They're going to, in praying to Tyr, say that to please, they need Tyr's help. That Bran will dedicate their soul and their life to Tyr and his cause if he restores their friends, if he helps.
How many inspiration points do you have?
Let me check. 3.
I'm taking 2 of them from you.
Oh.
You all hear a voice. A calm, mellow voice. It almost dances upon the wind, harmoniously with the music that Bran plays. The voice says, "You are the embodiment of what I seek in a hero. You are the light that quells the darkness, and you have already given more than your soul and your body. I need not any of those to know that you are worthy. You are virtuous. You stand by your allies no matter what. And you don't stop until the very end, even willing to throw your own life away for the safety of others. But not selfishly, because you understand what is at stake. And you know that there are more important things at play than your own life. I want to say, let's go with one of these. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be chunky. Okay. Everyone in the area, the local vicinity around you, Bran. You see your notes as they, well, as you play your notes and you hear this voice, a serenity kind of fills the air. A calmness, a moment of peace. And as you finish playing, You see the notes that you have played actually coming out almost quite like floating magical notes themselves. And you see that they begin to float into your allies. And as each of these notes hits your allies, you see that both, well, Yuxir remains knocked out, but Tofu, he lets out a gasp and a cough as he slowly stands up, standing on one knee. Valda herself, her skeletal wings coming back to their true crimson color, she almost is pulled up like a puppet, floating off of the ground, landing back on her legs. A large amount of vigor restored in Valda, Tofu, and even Zisera. The tears almost quite literally lifting off of her face, and what's the word I'm looking for? It's not condensation, but like when you put a cup of water next to a window and evaporates. There we go. The tears evaporating from her face. You see that these scars on your allies' bodies are gone. It's as if they were never even wounded in the first place. As they all sit up a bit straighter, you see that Tofu kind of flexes his hands a couple times, cracks his neck in comfort. Valda stretches out her wings. They are now full. All of their feathers returned, and she looks more comfortable in them than she did before. And one final word. Well, I should say words. Is whispered upon the air. Ignis Fatalis. And I'm going to end your turn there, Bran.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I really wish Yuxir was here for this.
Yeah, it's literally tear.
It's fine. You see Feldar. He looks around, confused that two of your allies have almost completely risen from nothing. What is this? Are you an enchantress or something? Your magic. What have you brought them back to life? Only momentarily, just for them to die. And then you see that out of nowhere, these chains rip out of the ground, shooting to his hands, binding themselves around his wrists and pulling him down to his knees. He cannot move. And you see that these chains, they turn in a bright white, almost as if they're glowing, but they're not giving off light. They are light. As his hands begin to burn, you see that he cannot move. He can't stand up. He can't pull these chains off of him. He is stuck to the ground. His brother yells, You call upon him. Oh, you're my next victim. You heretic. And your turn is now, Kishumi.
Yay.
Yippee!
I already told him what I was gonna do anyways, so.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Who are you fireballing?
Right. Well, I'm actually going to do it to where I can't, it's gonna miss my companions.
It's already by default, because you're
Yeah.
a
I
wizard.
didn't know if I had to tell
No,
you,
it's
because,
a-
sometimes
it's
you're like that.
default.
Okay, cool. Making sure. Yeah, pretty much right on Tofu. So,
Right on Tofu.
it's gonna hit.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Oh, it's a deck save. Okay,
Well,
well,
Dara jumps out of the
he
way.
took 0 damage.
That's tough.
No, it would be 0. He'd
Yes, it
still
would be.
take half.
You wanna know why?
He's a rogue.
He's a rogue.
Oh.
Yeah, whenever
That's what I knew.
he takes 0 damage. Anywho,
The other guy can't really move though if he's chained.
he can't move at all.
So.
And he takes the full brunt of the attack, taking 32 damage. And he burns alive. As your fireball strikes the ground, Tofu and Valda, almost surprised by it, caught off guard almost, it erupts. You see Aldara just swiftly jumps out of the proximity of the blast. Theldar
And then
cannot move, and he screams, "No, this cannot be! I have the air! This cannot be!" As he gets struck with the fireball, you see that it completely engulfs him, and he burns alive in front of you all. And what else would you like to do?
I'm going to
Fireball again.
I'm gonna action surge. I'm not gonna fireball him again. If I already
Damn it.
know that he can fucking jump out of the way like that. Cause fuck.
Rogues, am I right?
As soon as
But-
I saw it was a deck save, I went, fuck.
yeah.
Well, that's it.
Damn.
Rogues are pretty much anti-mages.
They really are. And I kinda hate that. So
Just be better, lol. I know a spell that never misses, but it's underrated, so... But what are you gonna do?
the magic missile spell.
What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna talk about
gonna-
that. What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna action surge, and I'm actually I'm gonna do grease right on him.
Okay. Alright. He passes.
He's still in the grease though.
He
so
is
still
in
has
the
to move.
grease.
He is.
This is true.
He just doesn't fall right now.
Is it a radius of 10 feet? Oh, it's a
In
square.
a square.
It's a square.
I thought
This
it was a
guy's playing
circle.
Baldur's Gate. It is in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, cool. Square.
But that's also because Baldur's Gate has realistic measurements because they aren't confined to squares.
Oh,
And
that's.
then I'm gonna move over closer to Blair
Meow.
right now.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, Valda. We go back to you. And we are going to cut the happy music and go back to the not happy music. What would it be bad if I just
This
put
is
both
happy music?
happy
That's
music?
our normal music.
It's when you guys are doing downtime. It's the theme song for the group.
All I can think of is Zistra like, please, Father, please let me kill him. Pretty please.
What do you do, Valda? You arise and
First of all, I'm like, Zistra needs to calm down.
she's panting like a horny dog.
Oh my god.
She tried to fuck the murderer, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and now I want to kill him.
Well, it's not your
Things
turn.
change.
Valda, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna go up to him and try to stab him.
Roll me a deck save.
Swear to God, if you fall prone.
Oh, I did!
Prone.
Alright, well, you gave me my wish, I guess.
I did, I gave you your wish.
You didn't mean
Well,
to,
how much
but...
did you move? You moved 15
Not that
feet?
much.
You could technically stand up using half of your movement speed, which
Yeah!
you only have left.
Okay, then I'll stand up
Yeah.
and stab. Oh god, but which sword?
I could tell
Oh,
you which
that's
one to not use.
Yeah, but I'm covered in grease.
You're not. Yeah, you are. You definitely
you
are.
just burst into flames.
That's what I'm
Or at least like
thinking.
partially. Since
At least your
I could
legs
be
and your
fireman.
back.
Full
Nice.
Oh, thank god.
hit for 17. As your strike hits, he falls. He is unconscious. And combat is over. He remains dropped in a small patch of grease. You see that Uxir is knocked out completely, just sleeping it off. Tofu is kind of just a little bewildered as he looks around. He has seen the events unfold. What's the group do?
We better steer somewhere safe.
Yeah, Tofu, you can carry him, right?
Of course I could carry him, but the grease, I don't want to get it on my fur.
Oh, no, Uxir, could you carry him?
Uxir, yes, I could carry him. Don't you worry. He just hoists him up on his shoulder.
Does this building have a basement?
It does not.
Alright, we're putting him in the attic.
There's not an attic either.
The upstairs.
Oh, it's upstairs. It's
Kind
not
of
the attic.
destroyed the upstairs.
Put him in a room.
Yeah, you might have.
Well, we either need to stash him somewhere here for now, or find somewhere that people aren't going to be searching after they see the damage, which is
I
probably
put him
safer,
in bush.
He's kind of big.
I mean-
He's bigger than Yui.
Well, that's
true.
we need a big bush.
We
Oh,
should at least put the bodies in the bushes.
maybe we put them in the well.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh wait, really? You were thinking about? Oh, I mean, yeah. Let's put them
I
in the
was
well.
thinking we should toss these fuckers in the well.
Oh, I see. You meant them. Are we still talking about Uxir here? I'm kind
Balda
of
is
confused.
suddenly really relieved and just putting her hand on her chest like, oh god.
No, I'm talking about these assholes.
Oh,
Can we put him in the fireplace? Is the fireplace
guys?
still working?
too many questions at once. I'm confused now. My brain, it don't work. Wait, why would we put Uxir into a fireplace? Wouldn't that burn him?
I was talking about these guys. I don't know what you want to do with Uxir. I mean, that's
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, we
Let's
could...
leave these guys alone and get out of here.
He just has Uxir in his hands. Where am I putting him?
He's a big guy. You know, like, Bush was my
why don't
only
you go?
idea.
Why don't you go put him in one of the rooms in the inn, and we'll come back for him later.
You know what? That's a good idea. He could probably use a sleep anyway. And so Tofu is going to go take Uxir upstairs in the room. Meanwhile, what are you all going to do?
This kill is mine.
Dex,
I mean,
Yeah.
you pass.
I slip
Sarah.
immediately. He
my
was such
shoes.
a disappointment. I'll send him back to his maker.
Cicera,
What?
you need to calm down.
I am calm.
did I miss something?
Bran, a little help here.
He is a disgrace to his Lord Ball. You think he deserves to live?
Is this guy a
No.
pile of ash, by the way?
He's not. Oh, Feldar? No, he's a charred body.
What?
Bran is going to hug Zissera from behind. Don't lose yourself.
Takes a deep breath. I won't.
Oh no! You stab him with your dagger?
Yeah.
You know, Oh no. Oh shit. Hold on.
There are so many things in my head, and most of them are terrifying. I don't.
Why?
What have I done?
It's fine. It's fine.
What have I
As you
done?
strike him with your dagger, you hear a chilling voice. As you try to strike him, you see your dagger does not hit him. It sinks close to him, about inches away, before you see a green fire erupt around his body. Both of you take 3 damage from the fire, as the ground is in this 10-foot square is now green fire. And you hear the voice speak.
Her back since I was hugging her from behind.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Gee, thanks, Bran.
I was already hugging Zissera.
It's gonna be the one time that she does like well.
Nope, doesn't help. And not only so you know what's gonna happen, Zissera, as soon as I tell you what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You dare strike my chosen one. You all will burn and die. Torture is all that you will know. And as Aldara is almost struck, you see instead a creature of undead is now standing where his body once was. A skeletal being appears. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's still wrong. Ignore that.
Oh God, thank God.
Give it a second. Just give it a second. Or don't. I don't know.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Did you search it up to see what it was? Hello? There it is. There it is. You see in front of you a skeletal man. I'm waiting for this to load on my end. Give me one second.
Okay.
Game broke.
Sure do hope he's not a lich now.
Aldera rises. You see that his 2 swords. My music stopped. This is uncharacteristic.
Oh, I got my music.
No, it's fine.
Sorry about yours.
Oh. That's
Oh.
fine. No, you play whatever you want. Don't even worry about it. It's fine.
Where am I? No, I meant the music didn't stop.
Yeah,
I
I didn't stop on
wanted
my
it
end
to.
until you stopped it.
I wanted it to, for a reason.
Ah.
Anyway, as his body rises, you see the skin peeling from him. You see that the weapons that he had fall to the ground. And all of the skin peels off of him, and all that remains is a black hooded skeleton. His eyes completely blackened, his body almost lifeless. He kind of raises almost in the T-pose crucifix style before he lands. His weapons completely gone, his mortal form disappeared, and on the forehead of his skull is an imprintation. A black skull with dripping blood dots surrounding it in a circle. As he looks towards you, Zissera, the blade that you tried to stab him with, you see that he grabs it, and as soon as he grabs it, it disintegrates out of your hand.
Damn it, my girlfriend gave me that.
I have assumed my true form. You will learn what death really is. Everybody roll me initiative.
Oh man.
All because
Oh
Zissera
shit, here we go
attacked the
again.
chosen one of Baal. That's
Zissera.
wild.
Yeah, he didn't like have it as a name tag.
You don't need to know
He
what
said it several times.
I am the DM. I'm not supposed to tell you what he is or isn't. You're supposed to just find out the hard way.
No, I knew when I attacked him. Which is probably worse. He was a disgrace.
He was a disgrace.
How'd he fall so easily? Easily, I say, in quotation marks.
As you almost fucking died. He didn't
That
even get
was
to touch you
easy.
yet. Didn't even get to touch you yet, and you think he fell easily.
It's okay, round 2. Round 3, really, but...
Sister, if we live through this, we're putting you in a box.
Alright, Kashimi, you're up. You see the skeletal figure come up where Aldera once was. What are you gonna do?
As soon as I saw him rise, you're gonna see him like put it away like my book because I was scribbling on it because I've never seen fucking skeleton dude pop up before, and I'm like, oh, that's different. And gonna do the fireball on him. 'Cause-
Okay.
that's all I can think of right now. I'm like, oh shit. Let's see if he still has the same stuff as the other guy.
Oh wow, that's fucking wild. Oh man.
Oh, he's gonna have one of those things where he's like, nope, that doesn't happen. And like, fuck you.
Legendary actions?
Yeah.
He takes 27 damage.
Okay.
So what was that thing you were talking about?
About what?
You take 15 damage.
I do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
As you hit him with your fireball, you see the ground burning around him and your friends. You see he puts up just a single finger as a ray of frost hits you in the chest.
Ooh. Then can I see if it's a reaction? It is. Can I absorb elephant?
Oh.
Yes, you can.
And I will do that.
Okay. You are now resistant to cold damage.
Do I still take the 15?
Oh yeah, you still
That
take the
one?
damage.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You
before
take the damage and then you become resistant to it afterwards.
Gotcha. Okay, no, cool. I was just double check and see if you already moved it, which you did. Cool. Gonna scooch. And I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
Keeping a distance right now with basically I'm gonna pull back out my book and try to start writing notes saying that he's, you know, stuff that he's got.
Oh. That's crazy. Huh. Yeah. I ain't gonna talk about it. You see that Aldera looks at all of you. How far away are you? That's fine. That's fine. He looks at you all with his black, empty eye sockets and addresses you, Zisra. And he says to you, "Your time is to submit, isn't now. Cower and face your death."
No.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Am I really doing this? Cicero, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
No, I don't want that one. Never mind, it's fine.
You're really lucky that it is fine because You take
My
33
God.
damage as he points his finger at you, and he says, "Die." And you feel like your entire life force was just forced out of you. Negative necrotic energy coursing through your entire body, causing you to take a searing pain almost immediately.
Oh, thank God I told him no.
Thank God you told him no. Huh. Yeah,
Phew.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's your turn,
I would have
Wilda.
deserved it though if I had failed it.
you definitely got really close there.
I don't know what to do.
Anything you want.
A swing.
I think this is a bad situation. We're gonna die.
No. Just say no. Everything will be fine.
No, it's not.
It's fine.
I mean, I've pledged with the god of death. I can't die, right?
That's funny.
It's not the god of death.
He's
Yes,
just
he
a
is.
guy. I like to imagine he's just a guy.
Yeah, you pledge with the god of death in order. What are you doing?
I wanna grab my friends and run.
Are you just gonna walk away, or are you disengaging? What are you doing?
Oh. Never mind.
Okay. You swing at him?
Yep.
Oh. Let's see. Hit for 19.
And is he undead?
He is. But he passes.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you hit him for 19. He takes the blow. He doesn't even seem phased by it. Will that be all? Oh, you're gonna strike
No.
again? Wait, actually, what is his AC? Yeah, no, that hits. You hit for 16. And again, he seems unfazed by it.
Oh.
I guess I'm done.
Anything else?
Just gonna pray. I'm
Is
gonna-
he not? Wait, he is undead?
No, he is undead.
Then what about the X? Where's the where's the extra? Is that the 226?
No, the 3d6 is already added to it. Oh, yes, that's a 226.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it auto-calculates it.
Cool.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Branwyn, what would you like to do?
Okay. I just saw Zisra take a big hit.
She crumples to her knees, screaming pain, Zithra.
Let me move my mic away. No, I can't do it. I'm gonna scare my dad.
Okay.
I was so prepared.
see, I have no more bardic inspirations. You have a bardic inspiration still from my last one I gave you. Is this right?
Yeah. I don't think it's been 10 minutes.
So I don't have any other bonus action things I can do, so I'm going to use my bonus action for a healing word rather than a cure wounds. I'm going to do a second level on Zisra, so you get 8. Shitty, but... and then... I'm gonna move over here. And I'll use my action to shoot him with my revolving crossbow, which is loaded with silver bullets. Or bolts.
Wow.
Yeah, bolts. That's the word.
Bullets. Give Bran a gun.
Oh, and it's probably gonna fail.
That's gonna be a miss.
And so that was 5, 10, 15. Just gonna move another 15 back. Go, nope.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. What would you like to do, Zisra?
I need to read something.
Read a book.
I don't know how to read books. I'm illegit. No,
Illiterate.
I'm illegitimate.
Dear God.
Okay. I will disengage.
Okay. Bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's, what is it, Q? Meow. And then use, let's
I burped out of my nose.
let's pray this hits. So that's a-
5,
Have-
16, miss.
16? Damn it.
Don't move.
That's fine.
You still have silver arrows, don't you?
Zisra, you take 18 damage. As soon as you let an arrow fly, he turns towards you, and out of his finger, a ray of frost hits you.
Well, I wanted to look at the spell description. Can I take
I don't know
half
why
of
that's
it?
broken.
A frigid beam of blue-white streaks towards a creature within range. You make a spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes a d8, and its speed's reduced
And
by
I'm
10 until
slow.
the next turn.
Could I take half of it?
Can you see the target? Yes, you can take half.
I'm like, wait, can I see him? Am I blind?
It's broad daylight.
Phew.
Okay.
Thanks.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay. Kishumi, you're up.
All right. Going to use my last fireball on him.
Okay. Okay. It takes 13 damage.
But it took the full last time?
Yeah. Let's just say I overlooked something. I'll tell you after the fight.
Okay.
Anything else? Your fireball hits him, and you see that he raises his hands up momentarily before he pushes away some of the fire around him.
Can't. Action surge. I'm gonna go ahead and second wind now.
Okay.
And that's. So what is that? It's a 1d10 plus my fighter level. So 7. Okay. And I will move closer. see. I will actually move right up on him afterwards, and I will end my turn at the moment.
Aldara looks at you all and he says, "You dare face death and try to defy it. Why? What compels you?"
You know, got a long life ahead of myself.
Ah, yes, your kind, with so many lives to live. Oh, oh no.
Hmm.
What?
Wow. So
Well,
that's just like an instant murder.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
It's this instantaneous. He looks at Kasumi, the first one to answer. "Be gone!" And you see that as Kasumi stands, he is immediately turned into dust.
Well, I'll start another character going.
oh my god.
And he
I don't
turns
even.
towards
I don't have a
you.
response.
He turns towards you, Valda. And he says to you, "What is your answer, chosen one? You wanna be God-born? Are your gods smiling upon you? Are they happy with your life?"
Sorry, I'm in shock.
And it's your turn.
Okay.
Take your time.
Balda's gonna ignore him.
Okay, man, that makes sense.
And I think we need to run away, guys.
Hmm. Perhaps.
Yeah, Valda's disengaging, and she's gonna run toward Viscera and Branwyn.
Okay.
Guys, we gotta go, okay?
You take 14 damage. As you run, he snaps at you, and another ray of frost flies, hitting you in the back. Anything else, Valda?
I'm gonna grab Zisser's arm and tug her, like, let's go.
It's your turn, Bran.
Going to reach into my bag, pull out Drogoth's scale, and try and use it to call to him for an evac for help.
Okay.
I'm assuming that takes an action.
It does.
Scale.
Would you like to use a bonus action or move?
Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to give Valda a heal after seeing her just get hit.
Okay.
There it is. At second level again. I'm just gonna call out Tofu, get him out of here.
Okay.
Start.
And Cicero, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna skedaddle. I hate math. 20. No. I'm no longer slowed.
You are not.
This is the start of my next turn. Okay. Well, how far can I go? and off the screen I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead
'Cause-
and remove you from the turn order then, since you're running. Is that safe to assume?
Yeah.
Okay. You all see a large figure drop from the clouds. A beautiful ruby red dragon comes descending from the sky. Oh, fucking Christ. I need this to not happen right now. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Fantastic.
The dice gods are against him.
As Drogoth lands, he comes down like an eagle doing one of those sex death dives. As he comes cradling to the earth, he hits the ground with an impact that shakes everything around him. You see that he stands facing this chosen one. Fire, not steam, coming out of his nose. What has happened here? He turns towards Valda and Bran, seeing Zisera run. He turns towards the pile of ashes, and he can just tell. And he sees the creature, and he's going to dragon version of become enraged. With a loud roar, he charges the creature. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh wait, he can't do that. You guys ignore that.
Okay.
That's a hit for 20. That's a hit for 15. And that's a hit for 14. As he walks up to the creature and he swipes at it twice, hitting it, before he grabs it in his mouth and he throws it back down, hurting it. The creature Aldera does not seem to be too happy. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need Homeboy to come in here. Oh, yeah. Aldera will stare the dragon down. Oh, a winged beast, I see. My God will revel in your sacrifice. What are you gonna do, stupid? Oh, that's so mean. I feel like it's only just a good idea.
You're mean.
And he yells the words, cower in fear. Look.
Oh!
Question.
Oh!
I have an answer?
Do dragons count as monsters?
No, they count as dragons.
You attempt to beguile a creature. It's the first line, it's the first
It's
sentence.
just a creature.
You attempt to beguile a creature.
So, you could use dominate monster on a humanoid, just a regular person.
You could use dominate monster on a humanoid.
Can I get another character sheet so I can start going?
No. You wait.
Oh my god.
You fucking wait. Ugh. And you see that... Wait, actually, don't I have something for this? Yeah. Yes, I do. It doesn't affect him. You guys do see that, right?
Yep.
Yup.
You outsmarted yourself.
Well, I was like, so I'll tell you, Drogoth is considered an adult dragon. They are at that point legendary. Like, they have legendary actions. And I was like, he has something for this. There's no way that he doesn't. And Drogoth looks back at him and roars in his face. You see the invisible heat coming off of him and hitting Aldara in the face. I cower and bow to no one! And Dofu's just gonna fucking run. He's just gonna... As he's running, he goes, "Oh shit, my friends! This is getting a bit heated! We should get the fuck out of here! Come! Let us make haste!"
Does he have Uxie?
He has Uxie.
I assume it's
Okay,
God.
okay, please let him have Uxie.
Bran was gonna be very mad if he did it.
No,
You
he's
gotta
sleep
get
like
out of here.
baby.
He just doesn't have them.
He'll be fine. He sleep like baby. You're up, Valda.
I'm running. And I'm gonna grab Bran and drag her with me.
Do you succumb to this by choice, Bran, or do you want to fight back from this?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Right. Let's see. See what we got going on here. You begin dragging her away. What if... Well, I need you to... That's fine. That's tough.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
You guys know Skyrim Dragon that breathes fire, yeah?
No.
No? Okay. You just hear an exhalation like... How do I describe this? It's like somebody just like blew a shit ton of wind in your ear. Like imagine you're going down the highway and you stick your head out the window and then you're like going like 60 miles per hour. It's that, and you feel an intense heat. And as you all look back, you see behind you, not Uxir, sorry. Drogoth has his entire fucking mouth surrounding Aldara as it's just a wall of fucking fire that erupts from his mouth. And when he's done, you see nothing but ash left. What was there no longer is.
I should probably come back. I'm still running.
Alcohol's been acquired.
Nice.
It does go silent. When he is done roaring his final roar, you see that he takes a few... He turns around, his entire body radiating heat. Tish, tish. What happened here?
Valda put me down.
Valda's gonna gently let go of Bran.
And Bran's just gonna run to where Kashumi was. Just up to their knees and reach out to the pile of dust, handshaking. Or ash, not dust.
Yep. Okay. Tofu comes running up. But Branwen, what is that dash? Why are you crying?
It's Kashumi.
I can't be. No. But what? How?
It just pointed at him. He was gone.
That can't be. He has so many tails left. Surely it's just a trick. Kashumi. My disciple. My friend. You see Tofu drops to his knees. Tears completely beginning to well up in his eyes. As he seems almost killed by this, you see the darkness kind of appear in his eyes, his pupils almost dilating, like completely focused on the ashes.
Brand's just sitting there on their knees or legs and just in complete shock right now. Kind of retracted the hand that was reaching out. Couldn't bring themselves to touch the app.
But how did he get here? One moment I was out and now he's dead. What brought him here? I don't understand.
It was a creature that we've met named Alistair. He brought Kashumi back to us.
The Alistair? That can't be. How do you know him?
When we went to Axholm to secure it for the town, he was there. And we agreed to get rid of Stella Valerian for him, so that he would relinquish Axholm for the town.
So, it's true then. He walks among us. I thought it was merely a dream. We see that he begins to look around, getting to wipe away the tears from his face, but they still keep coming. He walks over and he picks up the box, the one that's by the seared ground. And as he brings it back, you see that it's a foot long, maybe a couple inch wide box. No lock on it. It's almost like a necklace case or some sort of jewelry rectangular box. Then this is for him. He deserves to be buried with the reward. Alistair spoke of a great treasure when defeating his true love and returning her to him. That's anything you could ask for. It would be yours. You see that he places the box down, tears still welling in his eyes, which begin streaming, soaking the ground beneath him. You all see that it is a very beautiful box, almost as if an artisan specifically made this box and put their heart and soul into it. Beautiful designs of flowers, all over the box, and it's a dark brown with a very white, almost paint or engraving inlaid into the box itself. It looks like a garden. What do you think that he would have asked for?
I'm too busy crying. I'm devastated.
I just
He's
wish
just not responsive right now.
that he could see it all come to fruition. And as he utters these words, you see the box, the lid opens. A scroll floats out of it. The scroll unfolds. Can all of you make me an Arcana check? All right. What the
Jesus
hell?
Christ.
Wow.
You have a +9 and you okay. Cicero,
Bald is too angry.
you recognize this. On the scroll is a note. Okay?
Mhm.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up because I have it, but my dearest.
Sorry.
Well,
The two not ones is
let me
making me
restart,
laugh.
The scroll opens, opening itself widely for all to see. And you recognize the rune, or the runes that are spelled out underneath the note written above it. And the note reads as, "My dearest, my heart yearns for your warmth once again. The darkness that has befallen us and our life together is colder than midwinter and casts a pain upon my heart that hurts more than a blade could ever deal. The distance we share between us mortals drives a suffering greater than any plague. I seek only our love to be reunited, and once again to be entwined as the soulmates we are. My dearest, I offer you a wish, to join me in eternal damnation, but amidst eternal love, and mourn and endure. Icespire." You see the runes upon the page begin glowing.
I love you too.
I love you.
Ooh.
And Kashumi's ashes begin spiraling around you all. As Kashumi slowly reforms. Zisera, the runes depicted in this scroll were the runes for the spell Wish. And upon hearing Tofu's wish, it has been granted. And so Kashumi lies asleep, reformed, laying down on the ground. You see this scroll in the box begin to slowly burn away. As Kashumi remains, you see his chest moving. He is breathing. He is alive.
He's.
I'm gonna pick him up.
I was just about to say he's instantly gathered into Rambling's
Yeah.
arm.
Because Zisra feels so guilty. It should have been her.
Tofu, amidst his crying, looks up in amazement. And Kashumi, you find yourself waking, almost from a dream, seeing the visions of your life, from you being a child, growing up in Kalimport, alongside Yui, playing in the streets with your friends, attending classes, to the day that you both left, leaving into the unknown, till eventually you both left each other, separating to go down your own paths, where you find yourself meeting a tall Tabaxi monk, inviting you amongst his ship, to train you and to guide you. You see the various perils and adventures that you have undertaken under his wing, to the day that you find your gem, your crystal, your life bead cracked, sending you back to find him. Coming across the many foes that you have vanquished without him, to the day that you came back to Phandalin, amid his group of friends, his party, heard the stories they told about him and the perils that he faced. You find yourself reliving the hardships that had taken you down the path to re-finding him, to the day that you saw Luna pass away, just for Yui to remain. Seeing the various perils with these newfound friends flashing almost instantly. Before above you, you see Tofu, Zisra, and Branwen holding you. Tears in all of their eyes. Drogoth standing above, anger emanating from him, and Valda standing pissed, furious, and too stunned to speak. It all felt like a dream. And yet here you are. I will give you all a moment. I will be back.
At this moment, though, I will also take my tails and I will wipe the tears from y'all's eyes.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yes, I wrote that specifically for you.
Yeah, you just get
I
hugged
didn't
high,
understand
like
that,
tighter.
And I was like,
Just a fox. Just remember, tiny person.
Sorry. You're
So
alive.
I don't even remember what happens. It was kind of fun. You know, it was all peaceful.
Of course. That's what waits for us on the other side. I'm just not ready to go yet.
I don't know about you, but I mean, for me, I was out. Like, I got to see Mom for like a second because she abandoned me at some fucking school.
But you're back.
Yeah, and I still have all my tails, so I can't blame you exactly, I guess.
I can.
Why is she so angry? Normally I'm the rat. I don't get it.
It should have been me.
Yes, it should have. You risked all of our lives.
He tried
You're
to
lucky
kill you
he even
guys.
came back to life. Like, if it wasn't for the wish, Kashumi would still be dead right now. And it would be your fault.
What about teamwork? What happened to that?
At this moment, I'll turn straight into a fox and just be like,
and to be
Ran.
fair, nobody knew that there was a wish spell as the free gift for killing Stella.
Mom and Dad are angry. That's the reaction that you're gonna get out of that.
You just couldn't listen.
What did you want me to do? Were we just gonna hide him in a bush?
We were gonna walk away and save ourselves.
Stellaria would have killed you guys otherwise.
So we were gonna die right here? Oh, we don't want to get killed by Stellaria, but let's get killed by the fucking skeleton man. That's better.
She's got a point, though.
I didn't know he was the chosen.
We asked him
Everyone
not to. He called himself the chosen.
Both of you stop. We didn't know that would happen.
We asked her to stop.
But
Did.
we can't blame her. For
You
almost
can't.
losing
I
Kasumi.
can.
Zissera. This can't happen again.
I know.
Drogoth peers at you, Zissera. Do not make me mistake you. We make our pact now. Do you understand? Protect your friends, their lives over yours, or you lose me as a protector, and you lose your ability as a princess of vengeance.
I was trying to protect them.
Do you understand?
Yes.
He kneels, well, he bends his head down to you, and you see that he runs his hand over the palm, or over his tooth, cutting it open, and he reaches it out to you. A blood pact must be made, Zissera.
I take out my remaining dagger. Shoo. As I slice my hand open.
And he firmly grabs yours. You feel the emotional impact, the hatred, everything that comes with being full of the undying spirit of vengeance. His own pain, the pain that he has seen, as well as the pain that you have, well, the pain that you yourself have experienced over your lifetime comes rushing back, all in one searing pain. But then in a moment, it's gone. All that remains is a scar on your hand, black and almost burned or branded into your skin. You feel the tiara burning on your forehead, and you all see that it turns into a tattoo upon her head, giving her a crest. You are now bound by vengeance. You take the life of Stella. Protect your friends, or your life will be forfeit.
I understand.
You better. I will cast you into all 9 hells if that is what it will take. But your constant wavering cannot be unhandled. You cannot walk around carelessly, throwing lives to the wayside. Your time, your reckoning, your moment of judgment may come sooner if you are not careful.
You're right. I am reckless. I always have been. And I'm old. It's not like I haven't been around a couple centuries. I should know better.
But
I was blindsided.
But how long have you been on the mortal plane compared to the Fey Wilds?
Drogoth, I've never been to the Feywilds.
Oh, well, this is not Drogoth. This is Tofu.
This is Tofu?
Well, Tofu
I
talks.
turned to him. Sorry, bro. I've never been.
Yes. Big difference between
Well, it seems that you need to get out a bit more. But a lifetime for you versus a lifetime of us is different. And it seems as if you have maybe not used yours so wisely. Your time of solace and loneliness, hunting for whoever it was that you were. Maybe that is what consumed you.
It's ironic. The person that I fought for is the person that betrayed me. You guys are all I have left. And I threw you away. Because I thought that it would help. I thought that killing him would ensure your protection. I was wrong. She wipes tears from her face. I was wrong. All I've ever wanted to do was kill the monsters to make this world a safer place. And I failed every time. I promise. I can't promise that I'll stop killing, of course, but I'll kill only who you tell me to. Just please, don't make it too long between kills. But I will listen. If you want to spare their life, so be it.
Your target is your false love. Stella must be killed.
And she will be.
You have no choice.
Even if it's not by my hand. I'll step aside. If Valda, Bran, Tofu, Kashumi, if any of you want to. Don't delay. But I will be right there fighting alongside you.
I mean, as long as I don't die a third time, I'll be happy.
Of course. It's good to have you back.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna glare because right now you weren't here when I turned into a normal fox and I'm in Bran's arms. I'm just gonna glare at her in the fox form, going, mm-hmm. Anyway.
We should go before anyone else shows up.
Yeah, I could use a nap.
Where are you going, my friends? As two characters approach. One of them, an ornately dressed man. You see that he carries with him a very peculiar instrument. Brenwyn, will you roll me an intelligence check with advantage?
Okay.
Nice.
This is a lute. A very ornate lute. But it's of a weird variety. He carries it almost like a staff, with the center mass of the lute above where his hands are. I don't know instruments well, so forgive me on this. But it is very ornately made. You can see gems inlaid into it, and where he carries it at the neck, it's almost like he's carrying it upside down, like you would a violin. An elven man with white hair, accompanied by a woman wearing silver-plated armor with blue undergarments underneath, padding and chainmail. Elven as well. A short, less than shoulder length long, golden blonde hair, a shield in her left hand, and a sword in her right. So this seems to be where all the commotion was coming from, huh, Lucille? Well, it's nice to finally meet you all. You see the woman stows her sword for a moment, and she gives you a soldier's salute. Right hand across her chest over her heart as she bows. Yes, indeed it is. The ones we've been looking for. This town's proven nothing but empty. Well, I see that you all have disposed of our brethren. Poor Feldar. Probably off died somewhere, owed to his own hubris being his cockiness, always mocking his foes. Oh, and poor Aldera gave his life to a god. Yet where was that god when he needed it? His treachery and vileness got him nothing but that which he sought most. Death. Sorry, my dears. I should introduce us. We are the two eldest of the Blue Guard. I am Moldan, the great musician, and my sister, the stalwart, Lucille. We find ourselves at quite the impasse, don't we? You see, we're here to kill you. As you must know, you are bounties, targets of the House of Neverember. And it seems that you're doing quite a splendid job at disposing of everyone. Your friend's resurrection, that's very breathtaking. Although, to throw away a wish like that, my oh my. Yes, it seems they have much to learn. Heroes they may call themselves, but that one, the princess of this disgusting monster, she's yet to learn anything. How could you travel with friends, or those that you call close to yourself, and yet to claim that you let so many die? You are not befitting a warrior. What do you think, brother? Well, I think we know what time it is. Time to end this charade of a heroes' gathering. Their tears may dry, but only under our fire. Only burning at our whim. Before we do so, I must ask all of you, why do you care about this small town?
Why does it matter to you? You're just gonna try and take it over no matter what we say.
I have my own honor and my own code, and I care for those. I need to know whether or not you're a true hero, a true warrior, or if you're fighting just because you were told to.
It's a town, and the people have actually taken us in. They're the ones who've cared the most about us, as we have done about them, so why would we not want to protect it?
So you call it home?
It is absolutely home.
Even if it wasn't, these are people who are just trying to live. They don't deserve to be taken over, to be crushed under boots, to be thrown away like trash. They're living beings. They deserve respect.
Well spoken. Hold on. Quite interesting. What do you call yourselves? The heroes of the Sword Coast? Is that a befitting name for you all?
We've never called ourselves heroes. At
No,
least
but we
I
do have a really cool name. People typically say Ignis Fatalis.
Oh, that's a rather weird name. It probably comes from the tongue of your draconic friend here. But no, I want your true names. You know, my legend cannot be told unless the characters are befitted with a name. Your friends there with the viol. You know much about music, and even you know you cannot sing a song about a hero if that hero has no name. So what do I call you all?
You don't get to know our names.
You won't live to tell the tale.
Oh, really? Well,
It's
what
rough.
say you, Lucille?
She whispers back to Brandon, unless you don't want me to kill them, and then I won't. Never mind.
Of course, we don't want you to kill them.
Okay, then I won't. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Well, hold on. Seems as if these unknown heroes, these passerbys, simply were doing a deed that they needed to do. Our troops have been destroyed. My brother slain. The way I see it, our mission has failed and we have... well... It seems like we might have underestimated Fenderland's capabilities. Father won't be pleased, but I don't see any point in wasting time here. If it's the battle that we lost, well, the upcoming war itself may not be too promising for us. I was thinking just the same thing, but, alas, maybe their own bard will sing the tales of them. I hope I one day get to hear it, miss. But in due time. We bid you all farewell. May Fenderland rest easy, and may you all have the best luck in your endeavors. And you see that Lucille, she bows to you. Old Don begins playing a lovely tune as they walk off, leaving. Did they just fucking leave us? Are we just going to let them go? Like,
Well, he said not to kill him, so what was I gonna do? Start a fight? No.
mean-
No more fighting. We're
But-
done fighting today.
my fists are hungry, you know, a little bit. She looks tough.
Tofu, I just came
I
back
know,
to
I know.
life, man.
Go punch the tree.
I don't
We've
want to punch
almost
three.
and have died too many times already. Just need some time.
Yashumi, you come with me right now.
Well, apparently coming with Tofu.
No, not you come with me right now. So he drags him into Stonehill. How many times do I keep telling you about dying? Getting sick and tired of it. You're gonna give me a heart attack. You hear his voice trailing off in the distance, Kishumi being yelled at like a cub would, or a mother would her cub.
As he's carrying me away, I'll turn back into my normal form and be like, "Ugh." Ears down and everything.
No bread for a week, you son of a bitch.
Put the bread down.
No butts, no butts. Dying on me like that. I told you too many times. Use sword, not magic. Sword.
I went to use sword and then he fucking.
And as they head into the broken entrance of Stonehill, you see Drogoth sitting, the fire still stirring out of his nostrils as he peers at Zisera. He bows to both you, Branwen and Valda. Rest up. You will need it for the upcoming days. If you need me, you know what to do. And he bows before taking flight, ascending above the clouds, disappearing.
Zisser kind of like collapses on the floor, exhausted. I wanted to kill him so bad. But you guys were right. We couldn't take that fight. Thanks for talking me out of it.
We shouldn't stay in town until we know the soldiers are gone. We should check on the others. So maybe we should head for Axholm, find a place to rest on the way.
Like, right, you wanna go right now?
Do you want to stay here when we don't know if there's still soldiers around? They just walked off. And
Let
we
her
don't know if
stay
they're
here.
actually...
You can cut your hand and make a deal with the dragon and say all you want, but your words are useless.
Well, I didn't attack those brother-sister to die.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah. That's 1-0. So, I feel like that's a win.
It's more like 3-0 at this point.
It's a good start. It's a shame you can't see it.
Actions speak louder than words, and your actions leave much to be desired.
And what do you three do?
Brand's gonna go into the inn for now. Go find.
I clicked off the
Shumi and
page.
Tofu.
Guess I'm gonna find something to drink in this place.
Baldo's gonna find some place to rest.
What kind of place?
You know what? We're gonna rest under a tree.
Okay.
Do you want a drink, Bran? I'm making one.
No.
I was just gonna have water, but okay.
Branwen, you walk into the hallway to the staircase and the various other rooms of the Stonehill to see Tofu hugging Kishumi, not scolding him, but holding on to him tightly as tears fall down his face. Kishumi, I cannot lose you. You are the closest thing I had to a son, to a brother. You let me lead you, and I cannot let you die again. You are too valuable in this world. You are only one of a kind. You have blessed not only your friends, but my life, that which was full of deceit and pain and sorrow. Yui
I
is safe,
understand.
but you don't understand.
I understand. I'm sorry.
You better, because when I heard of Yui's mishaps, I feared for you. And I don't want you to befall the same fate that he has. I am not leaving.
He was controlled by a demon, though, Tofu.
Yes, but that's not fair to us, to our friends, to anyone.
You're right. That's why I searched long and hard to help him. And you were there when I needed you the most.
And I won't be leaving. I don't have any adventures. Nothing else I wish to seek.
So we've given up the hope of finding Luna's way back?
Unfortunately, that is a soul too long gone. Even I know not the trail to follow. Everything I followed has come up empty. Lost.
Tofu. You've
Oh.
been
Branwen,
trying to find a way to bring Luna back.
I was. I knew how much she meant to you all and the impact that she had upon the people. And I wanted to bring back that hope. To bring back that memory of the good times, and I wanted to keep the small family that I consider you all together again.
Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And I doubt this would help. I don't know if I even want to encourage to keep trying at this point, but I don't think I ever showed you what she gave me. You might have more insight on it than I Bran will pull out Luna's mask and show him.
The mask of emotions. The mask of balance. It shows you their true feelings. One that only a monk who has fully understood themselves could ever adorn. It gives them the power not over themselves, but of themselves. To harness their feelings and to use them in battle. To convey to others what they mean and how they feel.
Oh.
This is not just an item to wear in battle. This is who she was. She gifted you more than just her love, but that which held her soul. That which controlled and showed her feelings. It is rightful with you in your possession.
Bran will just kind of nod at that and hug it to their chest. And they obviously look like kind of taken aback, but also just like a little overwhelmed.
A little distraught.
Not distraught.
Like, not in a fearful way. Like, I can tell that everything is slowly taking its toll on you. Everything's starting to process.
Sort of like it's a bit more distant than that, because in this moment it's about Luna and kind of contextualizing things from the past with her.
Okay.
And just realizing that how big this was to leave in her hand or into their hands. Oh, thank you.
You are worthy, Brenwyn, to be a hero. It matters not if you swing a sword or can punch stone. Cast fire upon your enemies. What matters is what's inside. Who you are as a person. She chose you not because you help your allies on a whim or because it's the right thing to do, but because you feel that is right. And that's what makes you a hero. Instead of running from the danger, you face it. You call, or you answer the call that is needing to be answered. To stand in front of the darkness and to push your own light towards it, to fend it off. That's what makes you a hero. She did not give her life just to see yours continue, but so that you would let others continue.
Bran just kind of wordlessly nods, a very slight smile on their face. It's, they're definitely emotional.
Kasumi, you better be learning from this. You better write this down. You hear me? I swear to God, if I see you on the ground one more time, I will personally take one of your tails.
I'm gonna look at him and just be like, "Yes, Papa."
Dear gods.
What? I mean, you're like the dad I never had because I didn't have one.
I know, but it doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. You helped bring back Yui.
It wasn't just me. It was my friends. Well, Yui's friends that are now mine. You know, because older brother can suck it.
It was because of you all. That's what makes me so happy. To come back to this land and to find that heroes have once again risen. True heroes. Not just bandits, looters, killers, or those that just wish to find glory. But true heroes.
That's good to hear.
He's gonna give you a little punch on the shoulder, Kashumi. Not too hard.
Yeah, please don't kill me.
Keep your chin up, little one. We'll get you stronger eventually. Your swordsmanship might mean just a little bit of work, but you are on your way. And
I
Bran,
promise I was going in to use the sword. Fine.
Bran, thank you. Just for everything you've done to keep this town safe and to keep these crazy children under the control.
Glare at him.
He rolls his eyes.
I learned
Yeah.
it from somewhere.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, you are a great leader. One that I wish was aboard my own ship.
You don't wish you were on his ship, I promise.
Hey, you shut up, okay? You enjoyed the bread. I don't want to hear it.
Seasick is a thing.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm going to take this one up to rest in a room. You
Yeah.
too should rest. You are going... Well, you do need it now.
Yeah, that's why I came to find you guys, was to get your opinion on if we should stay here, or if we should move out of town just in case.
Well, let me ask you a great question about war. Upon defeat, is it wise to stay encamped in the enemy's territory?
No.
Then I think that we are safe. And with the little rest that we might get, I'm sure we can face whatever comes.
In that case, I'm heading up to my room.
Rest well, Bran.
Tofu is gonna be forever known as Papa Tofu to Kashumi.
Would
That's
anybody
good character
like...
development.
Shut up, this rat. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I clearly missed something. I was changing out my earbud.
Zissera said, great character development, and I said, shut up, Zissera. And so, a day passes, night falls. Zissera, you find yourself drinking water throughout the night, resting on, eating the little food that you find left here, eventually falling asleep at the bar. Valda, you remain as awake as you can be, I would say. Before slipping off to sleep, you awaken early in the morning. You all wake up at about 7 a.m. the next day. Phandalin is eerily quiet. You all will get your full rest benefits. Why? Oh, yep.
I was like rolling for long rest. Oh.
Every single day.
Bran is a tiefling woman today.
Nice.
I don't know if you've met them yet, Valda.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. As you awaken to two strange characters, well, two familiar faces. A human magistrate? Yes. And a dark-skinned, gray leather-adorned elf walking up to Stonehill. What the fuck happened here? And you see both Fiona and Inverna standing in front of the entrance, the crumbled entrance to Stonehill. Inverna scratching his head, and Fiona seems to be kind of moving her hands around the area. A blueness over her eyes, like a faint glow. It seems as if magic was in play. A polymorph spell. What? But what destroyed this? Various bodies here. Elven. There seems to be demonic, no, necromantic energy coming from the skeleton over there. And that summoning sigil. It seems as if we've got a live one. Valda! Oh. Well, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Are you alright? Are you injured, perchance?
No, I'm fine now.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. We came as soon as we got word. Phandalin was under attack. Well, is everything okay? Where are the assailants?
We took care of most of them, and then the rest left.
Oh. Oh, good job. Thank you for defending us while we were gone, and for keeping everyone safe. But these bodies, these are not normal bandits. These are the Blue Guard. You felled them in battle?
4 of them.
4 of them. Wow. So that remains... I see. Fiona walks over, still surveying the area with her magical eyes. Necromantic energy. Valda, that was your name, correct?
Yes.
Who's the healer amongst you all?
The healer?
Well, yes. There seems to be a strand of the weave that's plucked. Something that was cut, but sewn back. Who is revived here?
Kashumi.
I'm sorry. What? But, as I recall, you don't have a cleric amongst you. Are you sure that's... How?
It's a very, very long story.
I don't like that. It's not smart to mess with the weave. Magic itself should not be cut and threaded so easily, nor should it really be messed with. Yeah, what is this necromantic aura? This feeling of dread that I keep seeing? Who did you piss off?
Oh god, what was his name? Ball?
Baal? The god of murder and death.
That would be him.
You saw him?
Zisera stabbed him. Well stabbed
Viscera
his chosen one.
stabbed a disciple.
Yep.
And Varna, it seems we might have underestimated some of their powers, or at least their alignments. That is what it appears to be. Well, where are the rest of the town? We've already surveyed quite a many of houses here, and it seems to be empty, Valda. Do you know perchance where they might be?
The ones that got away are safe.
Good. That's good to hear then. Seems your friend's efforts weren't in vain. And for the most part, only half of the buildings were burnt down, so it's better than most guards do.
Yeah, I kind of made a mess of this place, though.
I noticed that. It looks like a meteor had hit this thing.
It was a giant monkey.
That explains the polymorphing spell. I wondered what happened here. Was it a giant monkey? Are you a shapeshifter, Valda?
No, Braun polymorphed me into a giant ape.
You see Fiona's eyes stop glowing. She kind of sighs in relief. Well, that's good. Seems that her magical prowess is coming along. I'd love to see that.
Is there something wrong with shapeshifters?
No. I'm sure you've noticed since you've been accompanying her, but Branwen herself is a changeling. One that bends, well, her entire form in ways that she wishes. Sometimes at a whim. And I was hoping to see what would become of her. And it's delightful to see that she's been able to master that. She's becoming a bit more potent. And Vernon, I think we might have put our bets in the right place. That would be true. Falcon did say, don't count your eggs before they hatch. It seems like we might have undercounted. Vandalin really is getting itself a bit of a heroic status now, huh? Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We still have problems. Say, Valda, where might the rest of your friends be? We do have to find them. It is of utmost emergence.
They're inside.
Will you please accompany us?
Sure.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it. You might not have heard this yet, but you have your godly birthright. It's good tidings for us all, and keeping you close in proximity makes me feel a bit better about this place. Something about all the death and violence in Vandalin disappears when your kind is around. Asimar being so rare, it's usually only for good reason that they come around.
Well, you'd be the first one to say that to me.
Well, my bets haven't been wrong so far, seeing as how you all have kept this place safe. It tells me that you've done well. And with that, they walk into the crumply old building that is Stonehill Tavern. Brandon, you may come downstairs as Tofu and Kashumi come into the main hall. Zisera, you are waking up, drool pooled on the bar. Empty tankards of what you know to be water lay about the bar, about 6 or 7. Tofu and Kashumi coming down the stairs. Fiona just take us a few steps forward, ahead. Kashumi! Where have you been? You left your friend Valda outside. That's not very smart of you.
Well, whenever I was resurrected, Tofu took me and scolded me and then praised me and then put me to bed.
You hold on. First of all, resurrect. Excuse me.
Honestly, I don't remember much. It was a very nice dream though.
Told you it was a long story.
Yeah, it was quite the story, ma'am. Come, sit
There's a
and have...
box and a scroll, and the scroll burnt up, and Kashimi was back with us.
It's... Oh, wait, a scroll. So maybe
I didn't really take a good look at it. I was a little distracted.
a scroll. Okay. Maybe it was a death ward. It's possible, but no, because it would have to have been applied beforehand. I'm not sure.
And he was Ash.
He was Ash? That
have no
explains the
body.
necromantic aura of the ball chosen. You found yourself upon quite the enemy. And to be honest, I'm not sure how you all made it out, but you did, and well, I have heard worse happen to better heroes, but it seems like you all are setting the bar high. See that she begins to she puts her hands to her chin, she starts contemplating some things. You can see the cogs and the wheels kind of just going off in her head. And Verna will step forward, taking a seat. Fiona, just give it a moment's rest, please. You're trying too quizzically about things. Sometimes things just happen. All that we can do is count our blessings and enjoy what we have now. Isn't that right, group?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fiona quickly turns on her heel. And you, bloodthirsty one. Zissera. Yes.
Yeah.
Who did you kill?
I didn't succeed. Sorry. But
That doesn't seem right. Something about you. You reek of loss.
Yeah.
Who did you kill?
No one yet. But I tried to kill Aldera, the chosen of Baal.
You, excuse me. You did what?
Tried.
So that was...
I thought that maybe I would be able to keep all my friends safe if he was out of the picture. I underestimated the power of a chosen.
See that she walks over to Zissera and she just straight up just slaps the shit out of her. Will you just get a fucking hold of yourself for just one moment? I can sense the emotions writhing off of you. For just 1 second, use your head. Stop thinking about how you feel and start thinking about what factually happened. In this world, in strategy, in combat, death, life, all of it, magic, natural combat, you have to think. Use your head. Oh god, a bad meme just came to my head. Just let it pass. But she looks at you with a stern look. Don't you know, as someone who is hopefully trained in subterfuge and at least some of this shadowistic, some of the dark arts of hand-to-hand combat, when to strike and how to strike, and you struck upon a chosen of a god, the god of death and murder, one that literally revels and lusts to watch people die, to see them just burn, or to be frozen, or to be skinned, or to be gutted, or like any imaginable possible way of death, and you thought it was smart to strike them.
He was unconscious.
She tilts her head. Are you daft? Were you born yesterday?
I know
You know what?
that I wasn't supposed to.
Then why did you?
At the time, I thought that what I did was right.
What told you that it was right?
A part of me that thirsts for the blood of others.
And why do you thirst for the blood of others?
I don't know.
So you remember the debacle that we had weeks ago with Kashumi and his friend, specifically his friend. The reason that I put you to a high standard for protecting your friends.
I don't know
remember-
why you would think so highly of me.
Do you remember the child?
From way back?
The one that was sacrificed? The one that had cursed this entire town?
I
Remember
haven't
the-
thought about him in a while.
The demon that you brought upon this land?
I didn't bring him here.
Maybe not you inherently, dear. Your group, your friends. The cursed one. Is your memory coming back yet?
We were just trying to save our friend.
And while that might be justifiable in other means, my point is that you defied a god, you did not heed the warnings, and I don't know what you expected, but you're not doing your kind very well. Elves are known for being tactful, strategic, and not letting their emotions get to them. Yes, they control them, and they know when to harness them. And so you struck this chosen of Baal because of your emotions. Are you angry?
I've let my emotions run me for a long time.
But why?
I thought it would make me stronger.
And has it made you stronger?
No. At every turn, it has been my downfall.
Then why do you insist on listening to it?
It's all I've ever known. I'm not used to thinking things out. It's always been strike first, ask questions later. It hasn't been working out.
An archer strikes and aims true, not to debilitate, but to kill in one fell swoop, taking one shot that they know will end the creature's life. Not out of fear, but out of confidence, knowing that that strike, that shot, will be the only one they need. And you're shooting in the dark, hoping to hit something. What you lost is gone. The pain that you feel from it, it will cripple you, but only if you let it. The pain that I
don't know what to do.
You fight.
Just tell me what to do.
You sharpen your blade. You steady your aim. You take a deep breath to cleanse your mind. And you ask yourself what truly matters. If you have lost something, it does not matter if you want it back. When you lose something, it is gone. It can be found, but it is not always the same thing that you were searching for. Perhaps it is something you did not know that you were searching for. As truth will eventually uncover itself. As an elf, you have lived way too long to not know this lesson. Maybe you're self-taught. Maybe you never had guidance. I heard you were a bounty hunter, hunting for an elven, or otherwise powerful sorcerer that struck down your love. And I ask you, what has become of finding the sorcerer?
I found out it was all a lie.
And who told you it was a lie?
The one that I had loved.
What do you mean?
I saw her struck down that day. And I vowed to strike down whoever did that to her, to us. But I only found out recently the joke was on me. My girlfriend, the one that I held dear, she never cared for me. She wasn't even... Her name wasn't the same. The way that she looked wasn't the same. And now I hunt her. And I want Stella Valerian to die at my hand. It's what she deserves. It's what I deserve.
Fiona puts her hand on your shoulder, and she pulls you in for a hug. You feel the warmth of her heart burning, almost like an infernal engine. But you hear every beat. Shush. But you feel every beat steady. As she rubs your back. And as she pulls away ever slightly to face you. My dear. I understand. And I am sorry to hear. If I had stopped just to care for a moment that my loved one was gone, and that vengeance was my only option, none of this town, none of you, would be here. I would not have harnessed the powers that I have. I would not be able to control the emotions that is the weave. I would not be able to kill any of those that threaten our life. And I almost once was consumed by that rage, that sorrow, that vengeance. The war upon
What did you do?
What did I do?
How did you control it?
I killed many for hundreds of years in the Fae, slaughtered many that opposed it, lived among elves, and sought only the destruction of others, just to keep what I thought I had lost alive, until I had gone lost, untouchable by many, with a fiery aura. That's when you even got near me. You could tell reeked of hate. And then I met Inverna. I learned that hating means that you care. And while that is strong, to care for something, how you care is what matters. You have been forsaken by that which you call your love, beguiled by them. And for that, that's a crime upon themselves. You are not to pay for it, nor are you to bask in its hatred. You must let go. You must understand that what what once was no longer is. Everything will be as it was. But everything will only... Nope, that's wrong. But things only will if you are. If you stay hateful, things will be full of sorrow. You will be full of vengeance and hatred. You will cast out that which you hold dear and lose sight of what you truly want. It seems that you truly want to be happy. So I ask you, why are you letting someone take that away? Why are you letting their awfulness, their disgusting way of thinking, of loving, why are you letting that be what decides how you are now? What I see around you are people that care, in a way that is loving, in a way that they want to see you happy, to see you thriving. And instead, I see you standing here suffering. You want vengeance. You want to quell that hatred. But then what? What happens when you finally get your vengeance? Will everything just be alright for you? Will you be happy again? Or will it not hurt to strike her down as she has done to you?
I wondered that. After the end of the day, when she's dead, will I still have my friends?
Wouldn't it be better to fight for them and prove that you care for them than to throw everything away just at the chance that maybe killing her?
You're right. And I think we're stronger together anyways.
I would not have won the many wars in the Feywild if I did not have the Harpers and the many elves I met along the way. I would have ended up killing them all, becoming treasonous, and you might even come towards my head for a bounty. But I don't want to risk that for the lives of others. For I found out that I cared about living more than anything else. I saw my husband raise an entire village, killing children, women, just because his god said it was the right thing to do. And once I sent him to an eternal hell, that hatred still burned and consumed me. But I am here now, and I learned that the lives of others are more important. That my own vengeance will only get me so far, and without others, I would be nothing. No one to tell my stories, no one to share my moments with, no one to enjoy the happy times, no one to get through the sad times with. Hatred is all-consuming, but it can be mastered. It can be controlled, but it starts with yourself. I promise you, if you continue this path of hatred, of wanting to just see everything killed, you will find yourself alone. And the god of death, murder, Baal himself, will find a way to creep in. And next thing you know, you will be a chosen. And that will be a hell you do not wish to live in.
I understand.
I really hope you do. For if I have to come back to slay you, it will be swift. But I cannot promise you it won't hurt both of us. As for this Stella Valarian, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. There's a
I thought I
reason.
did.
In the Feywild, she's known as the Undying.
Of course.
I have but one bit of advice for all of you. When she comes close to meeting her demise, you utter her love's name, that which seeks her. Only then will she be weak enough. But whatever you do not let Zissera stray from her path. Do not let hatred consume her. And whatever you do, Zissera, do not betray that brand. For that brand that you wear upon your head, nothing can reverse its effects. Not even I, not even a god. Only Tiamat or Bahamut themselves may remove that. And I promise you, the Draconic do not care for us. To find yourselves bestowed upon one, you are luckier than any.
Thank you, Fiona.
Of course. For if I do not care, then who will? I do not want to see another lost one running off into the shadows as I once have. I simply wish to make sure that you all get as close as the light as you can. And if that means risking my neck, then so well be it. But I promise I won't go down without a fight. Branwen, the town is safe, I hear. Can you confirm or deny this?
They're hiding out in Axholm.
Good. Good. And Verna, I need you to head out once. Find Falcon, or at least Hawk. Travel straight to Axholm. And you see that she produces a pen and paper, writing something down and handing it to him. And then she snaps. Kashumi, you recognize this as an arcane lock on the scroll itself. Give this to whoever you see. Let them know the word. And we will return, or we will be awaiting their return. Tell them to make haste and to bring everyone. I will scout the perimeter, finding any vagrants that I can, and making sure that there's nothing, be it trap or beast, remaining here so that way this town may stay safe. And Verna salutes to her and begins heading out immediately. Fiona comes and takes a seat, grabbing what she assumes to be alcohol, fills it up in her mug, takes a drink, looks at it a little surprised, and then continues to drink it before wiping her face. Please tell me there's at least some good news. Kashumi, Valda, thank you for keeping this town safe. Branwen, Zissera, Tofu, I appreciate all of you.
For pleasure. I got food in my mouth.
You and your bread. And you see that as she takes a drink,
We
She-
should probably go fetch Yui from the bush.
You but you left Yui out there?
you put Yui in the
Tofu
bush?
did it.
No. Okay, well I did, but
but-
he's fine. He's going to be fine.
Uh,
Why is
which
Yui
which way?
in the
Which way?
bush? No, it's fine. It's fine. I go take care of him. Don't you worry, my friend. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail. Fiona
why is
just
he-
she shakes her head a bit. Oh, dear gods, you all are just something else.
A bit
hot
chaotic.
Chaotic.
That one too.
Yes.
I don't know what she's talking about.
As she takes another sip of her tankard, you see that she, for just a second, she crosses her arms, she puts them down on the bar, and she falls asleep.
Gonna hop over the bar, and I'm gonna grab a bottle.
As you go to pull it off of it, you see the bottle won't come off of it. It's almost like a rubber band is tethering it. So as you pull it back, it just kind of snaps back into place.
God damn it, Harvin.
This is where you just pull the cork out.
Yeah. But I didn't want the whole bottle. I just wanted a swig. Fuck it. And I just like pulled out the cork of the bottle I'm trying to do, and I just dunked my head backwards.
As you pull the cork out, you see the alcohol starts spilling out because the bottle's on its side. Can you roll me a Constitution save? For about a solid 5 seconds, wine continuously pours out of this wine bottle, and so Kashumi's just sitting there forcing himself to pretty much chug what's coming out. Eventually it does stop, and you see that the wine bottle is fairly empty, but not completely. You find yourself slightly inebriated from it, but you could tell that there's some magic in play with making sure his alcohol bottles don't go missing. But you definitely just chugged a large amount of this wine bottle.
Put the cork back in. You're like, God damn it, Harvin. Always messing with it, knowing that I'm just gonna stomp away.
Stumbling away, not stomping.
How much does a wine bottle cost?
5 silver.
Yeah, Brand's gonna put 5 silver on the counter for Armin later.
I love that. Let's see. Yeah.
Trying to figure out where I want to go.
I was like, where the heck are you going?
He said I'm stumbling, so I'm just kind of moving around like I was.
And
I should.
I think with
I was gonna say,
that. Go ahead, Fran.
I was just gonna say that you guys should know that I didn't forget that Bran rolled the tiefling woman. This is the first time you've seen this tiefling woman speak like Bran.
I'm too inebriated to care.
Balda's gonna take a bit of bread and just throw it at Kashumi's head. Get him to stop.
I'm gonna try to like dog whip around and catch that shit.
Dex save. A dex check with disadvantage. You don't. It hits you in the head, and as you like scramble to grab it, you fall. The bread hits you in the head on its way down.
Bonk. Oh wait, I have bonk.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
That was some hard bread.
But the bread, it was there, and it was. I'm just gonna eat it off the floor.
Zissera,
I promise you I'm not drunk. These are filled with water.
that's not what I was going
Oh,
to say. But,
Yeah.
I may have been too harsh.
Sex-based term, fucking bread.
Uh,
I have an auto mod on, so it detects naughty
Make
language.
me a mod again so I don't have to do
I thought I had
I
you as a mod.
appreciate
Anyway,
you, trying to apologize, but listen, you weren't wrong. And
I know I wasn't wrong, and I'm still mad about that, but I know what it's like to just lose yourself in feelings and do something stupid.
I know. You lost someone too.
I killed someone.
I'm sorry. There's so much that we don't know about each other.
I'm still so new to this group.
Yeah. But you've taken my side when it mattered. It was only fair for you to call me out on what I did wrong. It was a wake-up call, to say the least.
Well, let's just call it a truce.
So back to good old times. She puts her she puts her elbow on the table. She goes, "Come on."
Only if we get rid of the water and get at least a little bit of alcohol.
Okay. I'll buy, but only if I lose in this arm wrestle. Huh?
You're on.
Strength checks.
Ooh. Let's go!
Oh,
Let's go!
Is this where slams Valda's arm down on the bar?
It never gets old.
I let
buying.
you win.
You know? A win is a win.
I mean, I had to let you win sometime.
It's good for my pride.
Yeah, it is. I'm buying.
Okay. Let's get crunk.
And with that,
Exactly.
you all spend the next day eating your rations, getting a little drunk, and spending some time together. Because that is where we're going to end the session.
That's a good spot to end.
Yes,
Guys, I
because
invented toast bread.
He did not. He made burnt bread.
He toasted the bread.
I didn't know I could do that. It's
This
so
bread
good.
is charred.
It is slightly toasted. A slightly browner tone.
It's so good, though. I didn't know that the fire would do that.
Even though toast has been invented.
I want whatever wine he was drinking.
The bread.
The bread is not wine.
Did you know I recently drank fermented bread?
What?
That just sounds gross.
It's alcohol.
That sounds horrible.
Actually,
It was terrible.
Actually, it's not bread until it becomes bread, so technically you ate bread, fermented bread, baby.
You ate bread sperm.
That's just
Ooh.
terrible.
That's why I call alcohol, like, why I call beer piss water, or, yeah. piss water or shitty bread water.
It says made from bread.
What do you mean it's made from bread? Explain
I don't
yourself.
know. It's a Russian drink. My Russian friend gave it to me.
What's it called?
Such as wheat, rye.
Kvass.
Yeah, it actually
Kvass?
does make when you
Kvass.
do like a yeast on your own, it will actually separate during the fermentation.
It's a
fermentation
cereal-based low-alcohol beverage.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Kvass.
It's a grain beer.
awful. It
Mhm.
was terrible.
That
It
sounds like
just
it's
tasted
It's
like
all
made,
beer.
yeasty.
it's made from rye bread or rye flour, or rye malt, as well as water and yeast. That's awful. That's a Russian
Yeah.
drink through and through.
It was a Russian drink that my friend gave me at school. So it has like, it's a 1% alcohol content. Like, it's barely alcohol.
Why are
um,
you drinking alcohol in school?
Because it's called a soda. It's a soft drink. So he didn't know it was alcohol. I didn't know it was alcohol.
How did he get it?
He
Did it
bought
not
it at like
say
a 7-Eleven. No,
He
because it's
bought
not.
it at 7-Eleven? Excuse me? How old is... Oh, wait. When you say school, do you mean like high school or do you mean like
No, college. Like, this happened
Okay.
this week. This happened on Tuesday.
Okay, that's different.
In school. I guess, yeah, that was my bad. But I don't think it's actually... It's a low alcohol beverage.
It's classic Russian Ochakovsky food drink. Yeah, it's imported fermented probiotic drinks. It's a straight up Russian soda that's 1% alcohol.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
That's awful. Just get beer.
Sounds about right, though.
But it's like for kids to drink.
To at least be 1%.
It's it's for kids to drink.
Yeah, like kids. There's no like, you don't need
it's
an
like-
ID or
it's-
anything.
It's beer for kids.
Kids
I
can drink it.
guess.
I still don't think that you can get that without being carded.
Russia.
Oh, here, I found the drink. I'll put it in chat. There you go. There it is, Kvass. That's the exact drink that he had given me.
Doesn't have very good ratings.
Yellow barrel
Oh.
glass.
Sourdough starter hooch is what I was thinking of.
Oh.
Pours with a vigorous foam.
Zoltaya Bochka. Sounds Russian.
You can get drunk on Kvass. You'll need to drink more than 2 liters in a short period of time, but it is not recommended.
It can be consumed by any person under the age of 21, including children
Wow.
of any age. But it's not recommended for toddlers or children under the age of 3.
Mouthfeel is crisp and clean like a soda.
Yeah, it's considered to be non-alcoholic.
Yeah, because it... Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in the U.S., anything above 2.5 or 3% higher concentration of alcohol is considered an alcoholic beverage.
So it doesn't pass the... Interesting.
Yes, because it's at most only 1.3%. So it's not really alcohol.
No, it's not. But it still burns like if it was alcohol.
Yeah, that's because the fermented rye and wheat and such.
Yeah.
It's considered non-alcoholic or slightly alcoholic.
Slightly would be like 5%.
Either way, I agreed to him buying a different drink for me to try.
What would that be?
It's called lemonade
Lemonade?
with an I. Lemonade.
Oh, lemonade? Like lime? Or limonade?
Yeah, that's what I
I think
thought,
it's
but-
limonade.
yeah, I hope
Because
it's just like
Limonades are a thing.
yeah, I hope it's just lemonade.
It's a cordial.
But he didn't tell me, so
Well,
just gonna try a new drink.
the session's ending, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming
Okay.
there.